Hello Virgo, welcome back to my channel, and if you enjoy my readings, please be sure to like and subscribe, and also be sure to leave a comment if this reading resonates with you. Alright, so basically we've got a lot going on right now. We've got a couple planets going direct. Mars is going direct, as well as Jupiter, and Jupiter and Saturn are going to be conjunct in Capricorn. So there's going to be like this huge, some people call it a wave, some people call it like a transition, but basically it's going to be more of a long-term situation where justice is going to be served. So I know that a lot of people have been running rampant lately, and just, whatever you're doing right now, just be really careful, because that's going to, set down the pathway for your future. Alright, so under your cards here, we've got what's crossing you. Under what's crossing you, we've got the High Priestess, which is all about wisdom and options, unity, prosperity, death. It can cause you to feel a lot of unconscious or subconscious feelings. Maybe you don't realize what your subconscious is doing, but everything that you need to know in this world already exists, and I feel like the history just repeats itself, and all we have to do is pay attention that it doesn't happen in a bad way. So that's what's crossing you, the High Priestess. This is all about intuition, memory. Maybe there's something in your past that's really been bothering you, and for those of you who feel like maybe something's not bothering you, I want you to be very wary of your subconscious mind, because oftentimes I have felt, like certain emotions aren't really affecting me, and I know there's a lot of different things that cause seizures, but for me, stress causes seizures. And in these couple times in my life, I thought that I was strong. I didn't think I was going to have a seizure, and I didn't really meditate like I should have. And I had a massive grand mal seizure it was 2017 of October. But, sometimes this is just a lesson I'm trying to tell everybody, that even if you're not feeling it, especially during a full moon, you never know what your subconscious mind might be going through. Alright, so for your recent past, we have the Death card. I've got fake makeup on. So, with the Death card, this is a water sign, Scorpio sign, basically just a transition, which is true. We are all going through a major transition right now, and spiritual transformation, or a letting go, an ending to old ways. It could even be mortality, someone's mortality, and right now with the COVID, just, coming, everybody that got it last year, as soon as they get just the tiniest little ick, there's a good chance that COVID is going to come out of dormancy and put a hurting on us. So I want you all to take this very seriously. No matter what anyone has told you, wear your mask if you can, okay? If you can, please do it. Alright? Because death is on the forefront here. So in your immediate future, we've got the Defeat card. the torn celestial plane, overconfidence, victory, potency, ample preparation. All right, so basically the picture is of a man who's carrying his swords, and he's got swords falling all over the place. One's on the ground, and he's unwilling or unable, or just doesn't feel like it's necessary to contribute from the losing parties. So, all right, so that's kind of basically just be wary of overconfidence, okay? Confidence misplaced. All right, and that's the Five of Swords. I'm sorry if I forgot to mention. Five of Swords. All right, and for your truth revealed, we have the Ace of Pentacles reversed. So, unfortunately, it's reversed, but it says try to manifest your goals. You're trying to manifest them, but you're unable. There's something that's corrupted you. Something that has, and this is Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. These are earth signs. Something has really, really corrupted you. All right, and I do want to just say, I know that I shouldn't touch on anything religious or political, but I feel like this 2020 has just been like two avalanches going down into a valley, and just, it doesn't have to be that way, okay? It doesn't have to be that way. The people that you love in your life that don't believe the same way that you do, don't ignore them. Call them, help them, help them get through this hard time, okay? If they are doing good or if they're doing bad, no matter what, we all have to be there for each other right now, all right? We have to get through this together. And your solidification cards, not that great either. We've got the Fool card. Sorry, I've got my faux lipstick on. Basically, the Fool is, it's this guy, and he's walking along on the edge of the cliff, and the ocean is down below, and he's got a little puppy dog that's just following him around, running after him, and it looks like he's about to trip and fall off of the cliff. All right, let me move over here a little bit. You really can't see it because this is a really old card that I made. But, so basically, it's okay to be spontaneous and free-spirited, but just be careful not to be naive or reckless. All right? And then for your next solidification card, we've got the Eight of Wands, which is on Sagittarius and Mercury and Aries and Leo. And basically it's talking about your affairs will be speeding up. Hard work brings rewards, and we'll be finishing something creative and productive. So whatever it is that you're working on now is going to lay down the bricks for the path of your future, okay? Because this new transition that we have coming in. So I did some research, and it was a little bit disturbing the amount of changes that come into place around the last time that these planets are, aligned like they did with this conjunction that we have between Jupiter and Saturn. There's going to be, a huge expansion of justice. And so this was like in 1961 was the last time this happened. This is when JFK went into, and he was inaugurated, which is strange because the day that Mercury came out of retrograde was on the president election day. And that right there can just clear up your everything that's been going wrong, that's you know, caused you to be foggy or feel uncertain. On the 3rd, communications are clear again, you know. And then we've got Jupiter in Capricorn on November 20th, and all these conjunctions are going to last a long time, but it's basically like just so many crazy things happened back in 1961 around January. And there was the Bay of Pigs assassination. Okay, I have to give a reference Miss Bridget Love, and her page is one of the things that populated whenever I was searching on this. And she has her own YouTube channel, and so I want to give her a big shout out and tell her thank you so much for this great information, because I had been looking for this 1961 information, what happened. And basically, you know, JFK was so serious about truth that he actually had a quote: "The very word secrecy is repugnant in a free and open society." So, as most of you know, I have a page called Virgo Truth, and I have quite a few pages about truth. Truth is very important to me, and I don't like being lied to or being in a pyramid scheme that takes advantage of me. Alright, so whether it's religion or politics, I don't care who it is. If someone's taking advantage of me, I'm not going to do it. I'm washing my hands of that, alright? And I feel like we all should do the same. So then the very last solidification card is the Two of Pentacles reversed. And basically, you know, the Two of Pentacles, you know, this is just like a very, very busy time. You're struggling to manage. You're just, you know, your activities and in your community and your personal commitments will interfere with your relationships. And so just be ready for maybe turmoil, some serious justice from the planets aligning. And then I'm gonna pull out some manifestation cards here, or something. Let me see what I can find. All right, so on underneath the High Priestess, we're gonna pull a manifestation card. And the manifestation card that we're getting here is write down your affirmations. Write down your affirmations. So an affirmation is just like something that you've decided to do. And maybe you haven't quite reached your goal yet, but it's okay to, you know, just write down exactly what it is you're trying to accomplish and then repeat it, okay? And then under the Death, old phase out. So the Death card is basically saying that things are ending. And this is a solidification as well, old phase out. And it says Moon manifesting on the back. So anything that you're trying to manifest or that you're bringing into fruition, just make sure that, you know, you let go of the old, and that will help you bring in the new. All right, and then the Five of Swords, we've got the poor guy who's just been through hell, totally defeated. It's the defeat card. And underneath that one, your manifestation card that goes with the future says, it says abundance. And the back one, it says words are vibrations, and when you speak it, you vibrate changes, okay? Words are vibrations, and when you speak it, it makes changes. All right, and then for your truth, we've got the Ace of Pentacles, And basically this one was reversed. So it was talking about, it says manifest your goals that you are unable due to corruption. So something has corrupted. Being that Mercury just came from retrograde, it very well could have been your hard drive, but I doubt it. So I don't think Mercury can quite do that much. But it says crystals underneath your truth, and you're feeling this corruption, and you're trying to manifest your goals. Well, what can you do? What can you do if you're just, maybe it's negativity, maybe it's religious, maybe it's political, because there's a lot of controversial issues going on right now. I think everybody in the country is just, just a little tired of 2020. We're all ready for new, better times. All right, so what can you do with crystals? Well, it will help you to raise your vibration, okay? So just charge your crystals in the moon or in the sun. If it's like a new moon and it's just a slither of a moon, then, charge your crystals in the sun. All right, and for your final outcome, we've got the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands is a bossy, overbearing person who absolutely has to be the center of attention all the time. And this card is either a Leo, Libra, Scorpio, or possibly a Cancer. But it's the Knight is the air sign, okay? So it could be Aquarius, or the need to follow your ideas and really go through with it, all right? Someone who acts first and thinks later. All right, so this card, this is our final outcome. So whoever it is that you're surrounding yourself with, they are not thinking before they're opening their big mouth and doing whatever they want to do. And it says bossy, overbearing, unreliable narcissist. Nothing worse, there's nothing worse than having to deal with that. So if that's your final outcome, what can we do? Your manifestation card says, write the story as if you already have what you're dreaming of, okay? So don't let this narcissist, get you down. And this card says yes. This is a yes card. So if you have a question that you've come to YouTube to get an answer for this reading, Virgo, the answer is yes. Okay? So, this is kind of a rough reading we got there this week, but I couldn't help but notice that even though I pulled the solidification cards, the next card sitting on top of the deck is, it's the Heartache card, y'all. It's the knives in your chest, right there in your heart. One who does not mean to hurt you. All right, so there's somebody out there. For me, this is usually not my lover. I've been in a long-term relationship, and although my lover does hurt me sometimes, typically it is some of my siblings that don't mean to hurt me but do. But whatever the situation is, I just wanted to show you that it's probably in our future. There may be some heartache, lies, fogginess, someone who's keeping something from you. Well, Virgo, what are we gonna do about that? Well, you know what? I'm just gonna pull another couple cards out of my magic deck to see what are we gonna do. What are we gonna do, Virgo? Alright, Source. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What are we gonna do? Alright, so under what's crossing you with your affirmations and the High Priestess, we've got fertility. If you're trying to bring on fertility, cinnamon, mint, and coriander are very helpful. Okay, so there's quite a few different sayings about where the witch's broom came from, but basically it says, cleanse your elements, use a broom, and cleanse with the wand. Call in the spirits. Alright, so if you're not familiar with cleansing and what that means on a higher level, you know, that's going to be like purging out the negative, okay? Just push it out of you, you know. Basically, use your broom to sweep your house, clean your house, dust your house, and cleanse with the wand. And I would say if you have a smudge stick, you might want to smudge your house. Okay. I didn't realize this, but food is grounding. Yes, my nail fell off. Leave me alone. I'm really upset about it too. Okay, so food is grounding. And this is right underneath your manifestation for your vibrations. Alright, so maybe you aren't able to just walk outside and put your feet on the ground. I mean, it's warm enough in Mississippi to do that right now, but I have like 20 cats, so that's not happening. So I like to paint, or you can even eat, apparently. Food helps ground you. So you've got to stay grounded, okay? So because you've got this Five of Swords coming in your immediate future, defeat card, torn celestial plane, warning of overconfidence. Somebody or yourself who is overconfident, probably somebody who is an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, is going to come up in your life and just put a hurting on, you know, they're the losing party. So even if you win, they're going to try to sabotage you, it looks like. So in the immediate, the truth revealed, we've got the Ace of Pentacles reversed. And this one was all about your corruption. We have just got so much bull crap going on. Try to manifest your goals, but it's corrupted. Alright? Corruption, and then it says to, you know, manifest with your crystals. And okay, for your witch card, we've got manifest peace using marjoram, mint, clary, and sage. Alright, and then for your final outcome, you know, we've got this narcissist over here who just does whatever they want whenever they want. Bossy, overbearing, unreliable narcissist. And I think that some of our other, you know, readers might call that the wild pony. I don't know, that just popped into my head. I don't know if that's the same card he's talking about, but definitely looks like a man riding a wild pony, okay? So this could be male or female. Just because these have a male on them doesn't mean that it's necessarily a man, but it's definitely going to be closer to someone who's a fire sign, or someone who's acting like a fire sign, okay? And this is going to be in your final outcome. It says, write the story as you already have what you dream of. And for your witch card, it says, you can tell who is calling before they even call. So you got ESP, which I have definitely got some ESP with my fellow earth signs. I can just feel it from a mile away if they are sad, lonely, angry, or upset. Typically, they'll call me before I even get a chance to whine about it on the internet. Alright, y'all, so that's your reading for this week. I hope it helped you. Unfortunately, this is kind of exactly what I've been going through. So if this didn't resonate with you, and you would like a more personal reading, then you can go to my Patreon page, and please take a look and see if you'd like to become a patron. You will get free readings if you become a patron, and I have never actually had one, anybody yet, so, you know, we'll have to figure that out as it comes my way, but, I'm sure once I get a bunch of patrons, I won't be able to promise everybody a free reading, but for now, if you go to my Patreon page and you do subscribe and become one of my patrons, I will give you a free reading, weekly. Most people sign up and they do like, a live free reading, but, you know, if you feel the need, please go to my page. I have a website, and it's linked on my YouTube page, and if you have any questions or concerns, just please leave them down below. And golly, Virgos, if y'all are really going through all this like I am, I just want to give you a virtual hug because I'm sure you're needing it. And, you know, y'all just keep your head up, okay? And, you know what my mama always used to say? She would say, happiness is a choice. All right, she really didn't have a southern accent, but we are in the South, so you all take care, okay? Good night.